y'all through it again, and today I'm in Middletown, Ohio, and I've got my soccer shirt on because Lily's got a game up here, and while she's at the game, I'm doing a little bit of filming of the railroads. I found a railroad spur that's mostly abandoned. There's a couple customers on it that are still in use right up near the interchange with the main line. So you've got a customer right there that's still in use. The main line is just to the right. This is where the spur starts. The spur goes all the way around to your right. There's some maintenance equipment sitting on it right there. There's a small railroad Y right here. And that right over there that you're looking at is another customer that uses this spur. Other than that, the rest of the spur is abandoned. So we're gonna have a look at that. Go ahead and start the video, son. Here we go, Middletown, Ohio. And we'll see if we can catch some trains up here too. I know we can get some CSX in West Middletown. This is the upper end of the spur. They've got some maintenance away equipment stored on it right now. There's the back side of the main customer. There's one of their tank cars over there. All right, we'll have a look at the front too. The road through here is not very well maintained. Look at this. I gotta drive my truck right through this stuff. They don't even cut this stuff back. I'm pushing through all the trees right now. I guess they don't get much traffic through here. Wow. Middletown, Ohio. Okay, this is the main customer on the spur. And the farthest one down the spur is still in use. Graphic packaging. So the trains come from that direction. The Norfolk Southern main line is up that way, and they have to come across the road here so that they can reverse into the plant. So the spur is used just slightly past where that switch is right there, because the locomotive will come up around that area up to the switch, maybe just slightly past the points on the switch, and then they reverse the cars in to do the switching. The tracks in that direction, both those tracks are out of service. You go in that direction, there hasn't been a train through there in years. So we'll have a look at that down that way too. So there you go. 360 on the whole area. Norfolk Southern main line is up that way. About half miles where the spur starts up that way. Okay, so sometimes the locomotive will make it all the way back into this area. You can tell that the rail is a little bit shiny right here. The siding to my right is not in use, it's out of service. Let's have a look at this. So this is pretty much the limit of how far the track is usable for that. If they have enough cars, they'll have the locomotive come about into this spot. But as you can tell, they definitely don't go past where that truck is down there. All right, let's go on down that way. We'll go down to the next crossing. Here is another railroad crossing. This one hasn't been used in years. This is about, close to a quarter of a mile where I just filmed. I was just up that way, looking in this direction. So this is the first railroad crossing past where I was just at. Crossbuck protected. And as you can tell, there hasn't been a train through here in years. This line goes down and crosses the road down there. And then there's another spur that comes off of it to the right. They got a little spur for the treatment plant. Look how rusty top of this rail is. Been a while since that's been used. Looks like pretty good rail though. Nice heavy pound rail. It's all sectional. All right, let's move on down the line. Here's the next railroad crossing, moving on down the line to the west. I guess I should have said that before. We're going westbound on this line. It goes around that way. Another railroad crossing down there. Then it borders the park. Lillia has a soccer game straight over that way on the other side of those trees. That's where the park's at. The line wraps around that way where it splits. We'll have a look at the split here in just a minute. So right here, had lights, gates, bells, the whole 9 yards. Let's see, we're missing a lot of stuff. Let's have a look here. There's the track. That's the crossing I was just at just a minute ago. My last shot was right there. Got an old abandoned restaurant right next to the railroad here. You've got apartments over there. Look at this railroad crossing. That would be cool to see a train going across this. All right, we're gonna move on down the line a little bit. Horn salute from the fire truck. Here's the next railroad crossings to the west. There's 2 of them right here. There's the apartment. There's a crossing right there. Then the tracks parallel the road. There's the park right over there. Lily's playing soccer over there right now. I'm gonna go over to that game here in just a minute after I film this line. Let's see if we can get across the road here. I hear a train up in town on the main line. I'm just missing on Norfolk Southern. Here's the top of the rail. Rusted. Looks like the city's keeping the weeds cut down on the line though. The ties are all rotted out. There's a pedestrian crossing down there. Right there where all that junk is on the railroad track, there's a pedestrian crossing for something over there. Now we'll have a look down that way. Got the Court of Appeals right here too. Okay, I found a date that I can finally read. 1922, that's when this rail was rolled. Looks like it says 105. 105 pounds per yard, does that sound right? It's definitely a lot lighter pound than the main line, so I guess that probably is right. It says 105. Carnegie. It's the manufacturer of the rail right there, Carnegie. I can finally read it. As you can tell, the ties are they're all in the same condition. They're all rotted out. Lucky the track's still here. I wonder how much longer it's going to survive. Well, this is a pedestrian crossing for the park where Lily's got her soccer game. Look at there. Well, that'd be so cool to see a train go through here. I wish somebody had a video of it. I know there's probably none that exist. And you can just barely see back there. There's crowds of people for the soccer game that's going on. There's a bunch of fields. That's a huge park. It's all on the left right here. So then the track goes on around to the right. There were 2 customers to the right. There's a water treatment plant. They used to ship in, I believe, chlorine. And then there's a lumber company that branched off to the left. We're gonna go over there and have a look at that in just a minute. So my last shot, I was just around the curve there to the left. So the track continues over to here. This is where the track splits. Look at this. Now the switch has been taken out years and years ago. The track on the right was abandoned way before this track on the left. You can tell by looking at the color of the rails on top too. So to the left goes over to lumber company. To the right goes over to the water treatment plant. It's kind of amazing that this is still here. I mean, it's all rotted out. There's no way this could ever be used again. Look at that, that's a bridge. There's a creek going underneath of it. There's the rail. Top of the rail. Let's compare it to this track over here. This one here was closed years after the one on the right. So look at the difference. Different color rust on there. There's the bridge. I guess you could walk over it still. So it goes that way. Dead end's a short distance over there. We might be able to see it. Let's go over here and have a look. Okay, so this track crosses another road right there, another railroad crossing, and then it goes into the very last customer at the end of the spur. That track goes at least 1,000 feet into there, at least another 1,000 feet. And then over here, this is interesting. Over here, the track goes inside of that building. See right there? They would ship tank cars inside that building and unload them. Chlorine tank cars. That is the water treatment plant. Middletown water treatment plant. Look at that, the ad is really cool looking. How much longer will that track remain? There's your railroad crossing. Not going to be able to see anything else over there because of that fence. You know, that tie right there doesn't look that old. Look at that one. Somebody leave a comment below when this was taken out of service. I'd really like to know. Let's have a closer look at this bridge. Couple crossings inside here. Look at that. You're looking at history right here. Come back in 10 more years, there probably won't be any sign of this that it was over here. I like documenting this kind of stuff. Now, when I was up in town filming up there at one of those crossings, I had somebody come out and ask me what I was doing. I said, I'm filming the railroad track, and the guy says, I find that hard to believe. I said, what do you think I'm doing? And he said he lived over there and he was just curious. So that happens. For you modelers trying to get a better view of this bridge, so much overgrowth, it's really hard to see the timbers. Trying to get that to show up, but too much overgrowth and there's a lot of glare from the sun. Can you see those timbers down in there? I don't really want to walk down in there. You know what, I went ahead and walked over here anyway. Just look at the area where the track dead ends. You can see over the fence a little bit, but there's truck trailers blocking the view of the track. They're backed right up on it. Look on Google Maps, you can see that it does go back there pretty far. So the end of the line is over that way. And then West Middletown is across the river. The Great Miami River is over that way about a mile. Let's go over there and catch a train. That line is fairly busy. Here's someone I want to brush over. That sign. We're going to catch a train over there at West Middletown right now. This is Middletown on the west side of the river. On the west side of the Great Miami River. They call this West Middletown. Go figure. And look at this building over here. Wouldn't that be cool to catch a train going by that? Well, that's what we're going to do. We got a train coming right now. I'm hearing them on 160.230. So here we go. Wow, that train was booking. What is the hurry? How fast were they going anyway? Man, I'm glad I came across the river because I came over here before, didn't see anything. I was over here for about an hour and I just now came back over the river. I'm in, this is West Middletown. The other side of the river is regular Middletown. So I just came back over and within 10 minutes, train. That's got the traffic really fouled up here too. Look at this. Backed up all the way that way. And then it's just now starting to clear out this way, this side of the bridge. All right, let's see what else we can get into. That's pretty cool. But wait, there's more. There always is. I got lucky. Hey, do I hear another train? Holy cow. Wow. Getting lucky here. Woo. sitting right in front of the, I can't see it now, darn it. It's milepost 229 right there. I was trying to show that. And see the train go around the curve, but not to be. There it is, milepost 229. I heard them talking on my scanner about going past milepost 229, getting permission to go past it. I didn't know where it was at. And it was right where I was at. Wow, that was cool. Talk about luck. All right, there you go. Man, I got lucky. I can't believe it. I was about to give up on Norfolk Southern and go back over the river to where the CSX track is and see if I can get something over there, because Norfolk Southern's not very busy on this side. And I got two of them passing. That is hard to believe. And that train station is really cool. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Send it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Tag that line. Let's go. Somebody, let's go.
Good job, good job. Kick it up. Tom. Nice.
Thanks for watching my video, everyone. Hey, if you had time, watch another video, because every view really helps my channel. Now let's see if we got the pets doing anything and a little bit of a slideshow. And we'll see you later.